Welcome back, YouTube. My name is Vyxenova, Cyberspace Fox VTuber, and today we're going to be watching Getting Repeatedly Killed in My Winter Car by Martincitopants. We've watched a lot of Martincitopants' Kerbal Scuff program. I think we watched all three of them actually, and it was a fun trip. A lot of learning, but I had fun. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really interesting to see how Kerbal space program worked, and just to see the whole process of it. And Martincitopants made it really fun to watch. So I'm excited to see how he repeatedly gets killed by his winter car. Anyway, I'm sure it's gonna be a fun ride. So I'm excited. Let's see what happens. Let's see how he gets repeatedly killed in his winter car. Let's go.
Hold on a second. What's that noise? Is that a... Hello again. Welcome to My Winter Car.
Hello.
A game set in Finland.
Not Finland.
One of the countries ever created. It has a brilliant, vibrant culture of drinking, driving vehicles, drinking while driving vehicles, being a little autistic, pissing on the sauna, yummy sausages, rally racing, getting killed by rally race 8 million lakes, setting off fireworks in your own house, and of course, the brutal, unforgiving winter.
Oh.
My Winter Car is the sequel to My Summer Car, a game I have a little bit of experience in. And like My Summer Car, we have a simple goal. Buy a car, build the car, and race the car.
Fair enough.
How hard could that possibly be?
I'm sure you're about to tell me.
So, let us begin. 1999, Finland, Perijärvi, apartment number 6, Monday, 9 AM, attempt 1.
Okay.
This is where I found myself a few weeks ago, when I launched my winter car, named myself the incredible, illustrious Glorbo Florbo, turned on permanent,
Glorbo Florbo.
Immediately I noticed I had not started at my parents' house in the middle of the lake, but in the apartment in town. Clearly, this was my apartment, with beer bottles strewn all over the floor, and a few subtle urine puddles that really elevate the feng shui of the living space.
Yeah. Oh, it is. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure that's pea stains? And I was like, oh, no, it is.
The Chorus Revette. So how do we do that? Well, a good start would probably be finding the car. But the car wasn't over here, or over here, and it definitely wasn't in here.
Oh man, aliens.
What the fuck? I couldn't find the Revette, but I could find the sorbet. Oh. Okay.
Oh god, he got launched out.
Kind of. A little bit. Sucks giant.
This Kerbal Space program. Just use that fucking car door. I'll take you to space, no problem.
Exploring when I came across Timo's Pub. Timo's Pub!
Okay.
Timo!
Timo!
In my summer car, Timo's was our primary source of food and supplies. And Timo. But in my winter car, his store has been put out of business by a new player in town. About 100 meters down the road, a 24-hour service station, Pisk.
Pisk.
Yo!
Pisk.
Wow. Pisk has quite the vibe. Calm music, a big seating area, kids' play equipment with just a little bit of piss on it. Oh yeah, a couple of attendants, one bad day away from ending it all, and this. Arknights Enfield. That's right, fuckers. This video is sponsored by Arknights Enfield, the brand new hit real-time strategy RPG with factory building. Oh, hell yeah. You play as the Administrator, the Engineer, so to speak, tasked with building a foothold for humanity on Talos 2. And by that, I mean destroy, kill, and plunder with impunity. Look at these high-level enemies. They're too strong for me to fight them normally, but I can fight them with turrets. Play as one of 24 unique operators, sure to activate your neurons. Sorry, did I just say players 1? I meant players 4 operators at the same time. Wow, I just barely defeated this boss with my weak, wimp-ass gear. But now I have a new resource, which means a new production line, which means new upgrades and new gear. And now, I can do this. I was lucky enough to play this game for several days before it came out in these 2 videos on my second channel. And it was actually really fun. Like, for real. I got lucky and pulled this 6-star operator, struggled immensely against this boss. A triangle. I stretched my industrial empire far and wide, and even
triangle?
the Port Kimball blast furnace in Wollongong, where
I've never played this.
Machine.
I've seen a lot of people play it though, but I've never played it myself.
Challenging. The factory building is delicious, and the story is
panda.
multifaceted. So what are you waiting for? World Bonobo Day? Use my link in the description and download Arknights Enfield now for free. Available on PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile. Anyway, Pisk. Calm music, lots of seats, play equipment with piss on it, and this. A little note with a phone number to buy the Chorus Revette. and gambling.
Gambling!
Back home, I gave
Let's
that
go
number a call,
gambling.
the guy picked up,
Ah, dang
telling
it.
me to come grab the car at his house. Very exciting stuff. So I ran back outside, which was now dark.
Why is he peeing everywhere?
Shit. Navigating in the dark would probably be a bad idea because, you know, it's dark. So I tried sleeping through the night, which didn't work because the night is about 18 hours long.
I know you got a drink, but you don't gotta piss everywhere.
This was also when I noticed a new, interesting bar in the top left.
Welcome in, everyone.
Problem. Problem is simple. If I have beer, no problem. But if I have no beer, problem.
Big problem.
So a quick trip to Pisk and a couple of cases of beer later, my problem was solved. But beer makes you piss. So I started uncontrollably pissing all over the floor when I accidentally pissed in the electrical box. Yup, that's right. And fucking died. With that, Florbo had survived for one.
Oh god, that's funny. Like, pissed on the breaker box and then died. It's like, oh man, he died as he lived, pissing.
Singular day. Attempt 2. Name myself the Pissno, pissed on the TV and
the
electrocuted
Pissno.
my dick hole.
Oh.
Attempt 3. Name myself Kim Il-sung and gather some important data pertaining to fireworks and their specific thrust. And attempt 4. Name myself stripped down, stark naked, meandering off into the endless icy abyss, never to
And?
be seen again.
Oh no.
Which leaves us at attempt 5.
Man.
Lock in, fellas. It's car time. For this attempt, I named myself Florbo Glorbo, who bears no affiliation whatsoever to Glorbo Florbo and his regrettable misfortunes. I started this attempt with the usual
Florbo
list of
Glorbo.
Busk, where I bought some sausages and
You ever
beer
heard of
and had
Glorbo
a quick
Florbo?
explore
Nope,
the
can't say I
highway.
have.
When I saw this. Oh my fucking god! Kidnap. Kidnap. Abduct. Okay, let's get him in the back seat. Stop! No, don't do it! With my new friend, it was time to grab that car. So, I drove to my parents' house in the center of the lake, grabbed the tractor, and made my way there.
Like, stop hitting him, he's
Turn on the
already
brake.
dead.
Bacteria music. Once I arrived, I paid the 500 marks, listened to the guy yap for about 5 minutes straight. Take all this stuff. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! And the chorus of the
Stop
band
talking.
was mine. Now all I had to do was a bit of high-impact sexual tractor violence, and they're about to home. But we've got a problem. This
Oh, no.
is just the car's chassis. That's it. No engine, no suspension, no wheels, just this. If I wanted to get the car running, first I would need to find all the missing
I don't know, it
parts.
doesn't seem like it was
I
like
would
worth
find
the 500,
in
whatever.
here. This is a classifieds magazine. Think Craigslist or eBay, but analog. It's got
Eh.
all sorts of listings like this box of 5 car parts, this epic frog purse, 10,000 wasps, and the soul of a Lithuanian man harvested in 1972. This sounded like a great way to get our missing parts. But we've got two small
Did you guys
problems.
get anything out of a
Firstly,
newspaper?
how do we keep track of which parts we've already got? This one's easy. Spreadsheet. Problem 2, buying these boxes of parts.
I don't want to do
Costs money.
spreadsheets. Or do enough spreadsheets for taxes.
This gave us a new goal. Money. So how do we make money in Wyoming? Well, we do tasks for people, and they pay us. My first money-making endeavor was becoming a mailman and delivering ads. Every few days, I'd receive a stack of ads, selling everything from sausages and beer, all the way up to foot jobs. Which I just made up then, they do not sell that. I'd then neatly
Aw.
place those ads into mailboxes, and at the end of the
Boo.
week, collect an absolutely horrendous 136 marks. My second money-making endeavor was becoming the world's shittest taxi driver. The job works like this. Once a customer calls, I turn on the meter, speed over to them, pick up the customer, drive at a comfortable pace, turn off the meter, and collect their payment. More interesting than delivering ads, but it also suffered from one little issue. The pay sucked mega donkey ass.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
try
that's,
something a bit more
yeah, that's
proper.
usually how jobs work.
I know, homebrewed illegal moonshine. Add 1 yeast, 6 sugar, and a bunch of water to this bucket. Seal up the lid and wait several days until it stops going like... This is Kill You. Spelled like this. In my summer car, we sold
Kill You.
enormous volumes of Kill You to this guy. And nothing bad happened afterwards.
Nope.
In my winter car, he's moved
Nope,
in next
totally.
door, which is
Nothing bad
even more
happened
convenient
at all.
for my moonshining. What isn't so convenient is sometimes
No, I
at
don't
a
know how
crisp
half the
3
town
a.m.
died.
He wakes the neighborhood up with his earth-shatteringly loud finish set. Oh my god! What is also not so convenient is this. He wants me to drink some of the Kill You before he'll buy more. Now, I am a bit of a casual alcoholic.
You're
This
casual.
man is a ranked, competitive alcoholic. About 4 bottles of the stuff later, I blacked out. Maybe
Oh man, he's tripping.
we should try something else. How about selling firewood? People need to heat their house, otherwise they freeze to death. Most people happen to think that this is a bad thing, so they're willing to pay quite a lot to have this not happen. In my summer car, this job was decent, but very tedious because every single log had to be manually cut and manually thrown into the trailer. My winter car
Well,
does away
yes,
with much of this
it's usually how it works.
with this, the log splitter.
What
Crack the
the log
tractor up to
splitter?
it, attach the drive shaft, crank up the throttle, and feed the hungry machine some tasty logs. Yummy! About 5 minutes later, the trailer was filled, so I reattached the tractor, made my delivery, and bam, $3,200.
Nice.
Does this guy ever shut the fuck up? That is more like it. A couple more firewood deliveries, and we'd made some serious cash. Enough cash to call up some more numbers in the classifieds and take a whole bunch more part deliveries. Slowly but surely, the spreadsheet was filling out. But we had a new problem.
Oh no.
Now that we'd delivered firewood to everyone we could, they didn't need any more.
Nah, man, rip.
But they did need their poop sucked. This is the sewage truck. People call up asking for their poop tank to be sucked dry. We drive the truck over, drop in the tube, suck their poop, and they pay us 1,200 marks. Very solid job, but several poop sucks later, the poop truck was now full.
Oh
In a
Jesus.
perfect world, I would deal with the poop responsibly and get it treated at the waste treatment plant. But this is not a perfect world. The cheap option is to take a quick trip to my secret poop spot and dump it there.
Not the secret poop spot.
Well, it would have been the cheap option if some fucking bastard hadn't found my secret poop spot and reported my secret poop spot to the police. What part about secret poop spot do you not understand? Fuck you.
Yeah, man, fuck you.
Of course,
Fuck
I
you,
didn't find out
reporting
I'd
my
been
secret
reported
poop
until I
spot,
got a fine from
asshole.
him for 7,000 marks. Well, what do? We can't pay off the fine because we don't have enough money, and if I end up in jail, I will piss on the TV and kill myself. We could visit the factory in the outskirts of town and
Oh man,
get a
that's one way to get out of jail, I suppose.
Get it.
Can't serve time if you're
job.
dead.
But I had one last trick up my sleeves. Remember how the taxi sucked mega donkey ass? Well, what if we did a little thing called fraud?
Tax evasion.
Scheme is simple. Step 1. Wait for a valued customer to call our wonderful taxi company. Step 2. Take the call and inform the valued customer that you'll be right there. Step 3. Start the meter. Step
Yeah, you
4,
say no.
wait.
Man, you can't have a secret poop spot nowadays. Suppose this world coming
As
too.
time goes on,
This
meter
world's gone
goes
to
up.
shit ever since they
Fill
started
your
reporting the
car.
poops
Have
and
a
the
cigarette.
poop.
Eat a
The
delicious
secret poop
burger.
spots.
Slap away your children's future. Step 5. It's been 2 days and the meter has reached over 10 grand. Congratulations. Step 6. Pick up the customer and take them to their destination. And step 7. Gouge their fucking eyes out with a 10,000 mark taxi fare. He just hands it to me? Thank you and see you later. Print the receipt. There you go. Oh. So, let's get those parts. This was without a doubt the most tedious part of the car building process. I'd buy a classifieds magazine, call up some numbers, wait for them to pick up the phone, listen to them yap, and yap a little more, and yap even more, and a bit more, and some more, and still talking, and talking,
Hey man, I'm just
and
trying to get a
talking.
tire.
The longest I've ever seen was a little over 5 fucking minutes of this guy yapping, brother, just shut the fuck up, please! Once the parts were ordered, I'd do my favorite thing in the world. Wait.
Like, listen man, I'm trying to just get a tire. Can you stop telling me your life story?
The spreadsheet would look a little more green. Repeat that several times, and you get this: a garage full of bullshit and a car finally ready to be built. Tomorrow. So I smoked a cheeky cigarette and dozed off to a deep, deep sleep.
Oh no. No. Your face is gonna go up in fire.
My fucking house is on fire. What happened? What? No. Fuck.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Man, rip.
Well, fuck. Luckily, the house fire only burns down the house and leaves the garage. It's just that, you know, the house burns down. So,
you truly are a ward of a dick.
Well.
Oh, yeah, just watch the house burn down, it's fine.
So, after a high-quality depression burger from Pisk.
Pisk.
I got to work. First, I built the engine, then the front suspension, the rear suspension, the wheels. I put the engine in, attached the gearbox and drive shaft, put in all that annoying shit in the engine bay. I bolted in the interior, I bolted on the exterior, filled the fluids, wired up everything, and within only a few hours, the car was fully assembled. For once, something was easy in this game. All we had left to do was turn the key and start the car.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh, fuck. Troubleshooting a car follows a simple logical process. For an engine to work, it needs three things: air, fuel, and spark. If we're missing one, it's not going to work. Let's start with fuel.
Okay.
Fuel comes from the fuel tank, into the fuel pump, into the carburetor, gets mixed with air and ignited in the cylinders. The fuel pump was fine, the carburetor was fine, the rockers and pistons were fine, even the exhaust was fine. But then, I noticed something. This is the camshaft. It has these little lobes on it that control when the engine's valves open and close. And this is the crankshaft. It's the part that turns the up and down of the pistons into round and round. If the crankshaft and camshaft aren't aligned properly, then we could be opening a valve while the piston is in the way.
Ooh.
So how do we know if they're aligned? This little notch on the crankshaft gear needs to be here, and this little arrow on the camshaft gear needs to be here. So I realigned everything, tried starting the car again.
Nope.
And it didn't work. Okay. Spark. Putting the key in the ignition completes the following circuit. Electrical energy, depicted here in the form of gnomes, comes from the battery. The gnomes travel into the ignition coil where the battery's 12 volts is up to several thousand volts. You can think of this as launching the gnomes at high speed. These high-speed gnomes are then sent to the distributor, which controls when the spark plugs generate their sparks. Once the time is right, the high-speed gnomes are allowed to pass through the distributor into one of the spark plugs. Because they're going so fast, they can jump this air gap where they create a hot plasma that ignites the fuel and air mixture. Of course, none of this works if our little electricity gnomes aren't going fast enough. And this is when I found that the ignition coil wasn't wired up. With that fixed, I was confident that this time it would work. And of course, it did not. Alright. Air. Air comes in through the air filter, gets mixed with fuel in the carburetor, and that mix is sucked into the engine and combusted. When you step on the gas in a car, what that's doing is opening this butterfly valve called the throttle. This allows more air to come in, and it's the carburetor's job to spray in the right amount of fuel to make sure it's using all that air. If we have too much fuel, we call the mixture rich, and if we have too much air, we call the mixture lean. Okay. This was where I remembered something very important. This game is not my summer car. It's my winter car. And winter is cold. Cold fuel doesn't vaporize very well, and we need it to vaporize for the combustion to work properly. This means we want the fuel to turn from a liquid into a gas. How do we do that? Well, we consult the humble phase diagram.
I learned so much about how cars work.
The horizontal axis is temperature, how hot our gasoline is, and the vertical axis is pressure. If we raise the temperature, say by running the engine, the gasoline vaporizes better. But to run the engine, we got to start the engine, so that's not going to work. The other way to vaporize it better is to lower the pressure, and that's where this valve in the carburetor comes in. The choke. Think about what's happening when one of our pistons is going down with the intake valve open. It's creating a low pressure zone in the chamber here, which is getting filled by air and fuel. But if we restrict how much air can come in, say by closing the choke, this means that the chamber can't suck as much air in, which means this area is now at a lower pressure. As we can see in the phase diagram, a lower pressure means better vaporization. So, if I pull the choke out, hopefully, it will start. Oh! And it actually did! Let's fucking go! We did it, boys! Yeah!
I love his
After
little
somewhere
frog
around
face when he's
30
so
hours of
happy.
my winter car, I finally had the winter car.
Let's go!
Once I threw some sandbags in the back for extra grip, I gave it a proper shakedown, taking it down the ice road at an absolutely incredible 100 k's an hour. Yeah, okay, it's slow, but it works. In deep snow, it was especially good. The Sorbet could only do about 40 k's an hour, while the Revette could do a staggering 60 k's an hour.
Wow.
On the highway, it wasn't particularly impressive, but it did complete a lap. We
Pisk.
had done it. The goal had been reached. We had bought a car, found all of its parts, assembled it, and against all odds, it actually worked.
Hey!
So I started heading back home, again over the ice, when it all came apart.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no, what
Oh
happened?
fuck. Where's the trick? Oh, turn up, turn up. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Just broke. So, this is a bit of a pickle. My car was not working. I'd foolishly forgotten my winter coat at home.
Oh
It
jeez.
was dark. And I had a problem. I've been digitally brightening a lot of this video so you can actually see the game. But this is not what I was seeing. I was seeing this.
I love all the stars. The stars are so pretty. And it is very, very dark.
But the cold didn't get me. No. It wasn't the cold. It was no beer.
Oh no. Your men dead from dehydration. Oh no, he had no beer. No! Florbo You will be avenged, Florbo. You will get to drive your car one day. Oh man. He never got to drive his car. He got to drive his car for a little bit. That ending is so sad. It is kind of sad, yeah. Like, it wasn't the pitch black. It wasn't the cold. It was the lack of beer. So sad. So sad. Anyway. Like, Martincitopants has such a way of making these kind of videos, like, you know, like, keep your attention, if you get what I mean. You know, like, you sometimes get, like, these kind of videos where they're trying to explain things such as, like, how a fucking car works. And, like, for someone like me who has, like, autism, who has, like, autism and ADHD and can't keep, like, a comprehensive thought for, like, more than, like, a second, you know, like, you have him explain it, and it's like, I'm gonna explain it to you how, like, how the electricity works in a car via gnomes. You know, like, that's fucking genius. I'm not gonna lie. So it's really interesting to find out how a car works. To find out, like, how a car works and, like, you know, at least, like, how all the parts work and how they all work in tandem with each other. So that was really good. But then, like, he did that with the Kerbal space program as well. So he was, like, he did a lot of explaining about, like, how the ships worked and stuff and how, and, like, what he used to get to kind of do the things he was doing in that game. So I was glad he did that again in this one. But it, like, he always keeps the fun elements too about, like, you know, how funny the location is and, you know, pissing on the TV and, like, how he like the 3 different ways that he died. Like 3-4 different ways that he died. So no, I really enjoyed that. I want to watch, like, I'm pretty sure it's probably the more of the My Winter Car. I also want to watch the My Summer Car ones too. Those look really funny. But yeah, moral of the story, always keep a few beers on your pocket. You might get a bit lost. You might get a bit cold. You might get a bit dehydrated. So yeah, if you ever get lost in the middle of Finland, make sure you keep some beers on you. Anyway, that's going to be all from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and commenting. And if you'd like to see more in the future, please consider subscribing. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, YouTube. I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget your beers, especially when it's cold. Good night!